Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? Welcome back to Lovin Daily, where I take you through the trending stories. Today, we are talking about the fact that UAE travelers have been issued warnings, more flight suspensions announced. Also, the Eid holidays have been announced.
Okay, and we'll also be talking about 100,000 quotas from around the world to be granted with the UAE Golden Visa. And, well, it's summer in Dubai, so people are filling their pools up with ice cubes. So, more on that as well.
As you do when you're living in Dubai. And later in the show, we're joined by an artist, Ramsha. We shared a video of hers yesterday. Basically, she's doing the most incredible thing, a random act of kindness, but she's putting on smiles on people's faces around Dubai.
It is really the cutest thing.
It's really the cutest thing.
Yeah.
But before we get into all of that, it's coming Rome.
It's coming Rome.
It's coming Rome. Congratulations, Italy.
It came Rome.
It came Rome. It's coming Rome. It's at Rome. It's in Rome.
Yeah, so we had a bet, Ali. We had a bet, just saying and reminding you. I think it's on record.
I don't think it's on record.
I think it is.
There was a live bet between you guys, England, Italy. Yeah. Is that why you're tired today?
No.
Did you watch the match?
Halfway. I saw England score.
First 3 minutes, hard to miss.
Yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, it's coming home. And then I'm like, 15 to 20 minutes, I passed out because I was tired. And I had work. And I'm here today.
It was a long night.
Yeah.
You watched it? The full
No.
They went extra time, penalties. It was
penalties.
crazy.
Emotional roller coaster for both countries. Amazing news. If you're Italian today, I'm sure your head is sore and you've been celebrating all night. English people, my heart goes out to you just because the emotional roller coaster that a final must be. I can't imagine.
But I was just watching Instagram stories and people were having the time of their lives watching these matches, like the things that we reposted on Lovin Dubai. And then there was this one, I messaged the person to ask where it was, but it was like an open cinema and it was like a massive...
it's DoubleTree by Hilton.
Oh, okay. No, is that the one with the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one was like a drive-through.
Oh.
And there were cars parked and people got down from the car, started cheering and banging. I don't know, like it was like it looked a lot of fun.
It looked a lot of fun. A Sunday night though. Maybe if the Qatar World Cup will have to petition for like weekend only matches or something.
I mean, it is a holiday in other countries, Sunday. So, well, that's why that's why they're like, okay, the UAE needs Sundays off.
Question, if you are Italian, are you in work today or have you taken the day off? Who knows?
I think they've taken the day off.
They've taken the
prior.
They knew.
It's coming to Rome. Want to be there.
Yeah, the OGs won it once again. Anyway, but before we begin with today's show, our sponsor for today's show is Dubai Summer Surprises, where they've proven once again that they are the gift that keeps on giving, going all out with deals on entertainment, hotels, fitness, and more. All of these deals later on in this show. And while Dubai Summer Surprises is the sponsor of today's show, the opinion and statements are Lovin Dubai's.
100%. And let's jump into our top story. If you are a UAE traveler traveling this summer, please take note. There are warnings being issued and more flight suspensions have been announced. So take note, if you're traveling during this busy period, which is happening right now, there may well be delays. So with that, all travelers are urged to arrive a full 3 hours before your flight. DXB warns people to give those 3 hours to avoid delays. Actually, the same goes down in Abu Dhabi. Etihad Airways have also, they're accommodating for a high volume of people traveling through Abu Dhabi airport at the moment. So actually moving some check-in counters to Terminal 1. They said affected travelers will be noted by email, but it's worth noting if you're getting to the airport, don't be that person that leaves it an hour and then tries to skip the queue. No one likes a queue skipper at security. We're all traveling. We all want a hassle-free holiday. Don't do it. Get there 3 hours early and enjoy Dubai Airport because it's a nice airport. If you're going to wait anywhere, Dubai Airport's the one to do it at.
100%.
It's the largest airport in the world, people.
Woo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Flex, is it? I'm going to Google it.
It's the busiest airport in the world for international travel.
Oh, but the shopping there,
It should be.
they have amazing stores, amazing food. And, you know, speaking of queue skippers, I used to be one of them, just saying. When I used to go to Disneyland.
How did you do it?
So when I used to go to Disneyland,
I
went with my
Should I
family.
be worried about this?
No. So I used to like, I went with my family to Disneyland, yeah, and the rides were really like a very like long queues.
Yeah.
And I was with my sister, and my mom was with my other sister, so we just like split and conquered. And then I used to like get in the queue and go like, oh, my mom's in the front, and just like take my sister along, go to the right to the front of the queue, get on the ride, and go like, huh.
You know what? If you can do it, brave move.
The queues were forever.
Which Disneyland was this?
California, Anaheim.
Wow. Oh my God, what a dream to go to California Disneyland when you were a kid.
Cali.
Cali. When I went to theme parks, we always went like, let's say on not busy days, because you can't go on the weekend.
Yeah.
You don't want to queue. But they do in Dubai Classic have fast pass, so you don't need to pull a Simran. But I could actually see
Yeah, you don't need to pull off a Simran.
I could actually see Simran as like a young child being like, and no one would say no to her because she's got like this baby face.
And I had like my baby sister too, and I'm just like, come with me. My mom is there. They're like, okay, go, honey, go.
Go, honey, go. On that note, if you are going away, do take note that there are some flight suspensions. Of course, we've talked about them, but just as a reminder, the latest Etihad travel alert on restrictions from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka is saying that they will be suspended until July 21st. And also we announced yesterday, travellers arriving from Indonesia and Afghanistan and national foreign flights will also be suspended from entry into the UAE. So there's more suspensions. We talked a bit about it yesterday, but just a reminder that especially the India one, Etihad is saying July 21st now. So just take notes if you're trying to get back in. And if you're going, get there 3 hours early.
That is really heartbreaking, honestly, the travel restrictions. But we move on to our next story, which is 100,000 quoters from around the world to be granted with the UAE Golden Visa now. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, has given directives to grant the UAE Golden Visas to 100,000 entrepreneurs, owners of enterprises, and startups specializing in coding. The National Program for Coders announced the start of the Golden Visa application process, and the long-term visa is available to both residents and non-residents of the UAE. And here is a list of those eligible for the visa. Distinguished experts and talents who achieved success in various areas of coding, those who work for pioneering international technological firms, graduates of software engineering, computer sciences, hardware engineering, information technology, artificial intelligence, data science, big data, and electrical engineering. Oof. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes, that is those are like a lot of fields, and fields you wouldn't typically think of. You know, you would really initially think of creatives, you would think of investors, but these are like specialized fields. Mm-hmm. Love that.
Yeah, I just love how progressive and constantly moving forward the UAE always is. Like 100 coders in all types of technological fields, like inviting them into the country, and then kind of, like they will obviously enjoy the UAE for what it is, and then they will use their skills to help enhance the country in whatever way they see fit. Like, I think it's really cool. Always thinking ahead.
It's such a win-win for everyone. You get a long-term visa, and the UAE gets some nice, helps you enhance your skills and then utilizes your skills. It's just a win-win situation for everyone involved in getting this visa.
I am seeing more and more, of course, this is for coders. It's quite, technologically focused. But away from that, there are more and more people I'm noticing in the community getting the gold year visa, getting the 10-year visa. Yeah. You can apply. This is the thing, because sometimes when I see us talking about it, because every now and then when someone in the community gets it, we're like, oh, congratulations, little Chef Izu, amazing, you've got it. You can apply. You can put your case, ramp up your CV, put some stars on it, ramp up your CV. You can apply for it. And, if you are a massively contributing member to society in a different type of field, you could get the 10-year visa. So if you are thinking about it and you're thinking, it's getting handed to people, that's not the case. People are actually applying for them, and you can too if you're interested.
And it's really interesting because it really makes you want to achieve more as well, makes you want to work harder, because it is super convenient. Like we're seeing with all the travel restrictions, those who have the golden visa, they are getting exempt from the restrictions. So, well,
exactly.
Lots of benefits there.
Mm-hmm. Even there was the flights that we mentioned, Afghanistan cancelled. All those exemptions do apply. So diplomats and golden visa holders are getting back in.
I think you should apply.
Yeah, some work to do.
I think I'll get it on my first application. So I'm good. I'm golden.
You can vlog it and let us know how you get on.
It'll be a dead end.
You don't know. You could do like a cute TikTok video.
Like waiting for my application to get accepted, and then that Titanic 84 years later.
No, don't go in with that mindset.
That's not the Titanic. That's SpongeBob.
No. No, I mean Titanic, the old lady who's like, it's been 84 years.
The only thing I will say is massive contribution to society. I think that's what will kind of get your leg over the bar.
True. Oh my God, Kauthar did an amazing thing yesterday. She rescued a bird.
Ah, yeah. Congratulations, guys.
That was so sweet.
You helped her.
Not really. Like, she was on her own, actually. She got the
Kauthar, by the way, works with us. She's the best.
And she's amazing. And she rescued a cat as well. And now a bird. And the bird was, like, really injured. And she just gave it so much care.
Where was the bird?
Food. It was outside, the front entrance, outside the back entrance, in between pillars.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so scared and injured and just, like, so helpless. It couldn't fly. It was, like, just hiding between the pillars. Probably got attacked or had some disease, but the feathers were all out. But yeah, she's amazing.
So how did she do then?
So she gave it like food and water, and then she just sprinkled a little water on the bird because probably it was feeling hot. She was just so mindful of everything. It was so sweet.
And then the bird?
I mean, the bird felt a little better, I feel, before we left, but it didn't come to eat anything.
It's a tricky one. What do you do?
What do you mean, what do you do? You do what she did.
I know, but then does the bird fly away, or do you...
No, it couldn't fly. It wasn't flying. It wasn't even moving. It was really, I don't know, injured or still something. And it was really hot. You really don't know what happened to the bird. It was sweet. Anyway.
We digress. Moving on. Big news yesterday. Very exciting. Eid holidays have been announced for both sectors. So yesterday, as you know, Eid al-Adha will fall on day of Arafat, which corresponds to Monday, 19th of July, and will end on Thursday, July 22nd. So with that, the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization in the UAE have announced that Eid al-Adha holidays will be 4 days long, plus the weekend. So for the majority of the country, we're looking at a 6-day long break.
Oh my God.
Very exciting. Long break ahead. Ali?
I love Eid.
Oh my God.
Why? What is your favorite thing about Eid, Ali?
Well, one most important thing, and my most favorite thing is spending the time with family. But now is, I'm not.
We are your family.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we your family?
Yay! Lovin Dubai is my family. Yes.
Work fam.
Yeah. Exactly.
Not blood. Work family.
Work family.
But sometimes work is thicker than blood. Wow, that was just so bad. Moving on. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, Eid plans. Let us know yours, because always we do a big roundup of all the cool things happening. But as you know, we're a community and we try and know all of the city, but we don't. And if you have cool things going on, whether it's like a local community event, something a little bit different, let us know. We can talk about it, get people there. Just something different, Let us know what you're doing. Are you going for picnics? Do you get up at 4 a.m. and go cycling? Anything.
Something adventurous this time, though. Something adventurous.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Are you having a full-on adventure plan for yourself? You're like, oh yeah.
I have Sunday off. I'm going to Thailand. No big deal. I'm not excited. Ali's off as well.
Where are you going?
It's my birthday on Saturday.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh, no birthday cake for you then.
I'm hitting the big 25. Yay.
You're getting old. It shows.
That's so young.
I'm 25 young.
Just kidding.
25 years young, Ali.
Yeah.
Quarter of a century, though.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Quarter of a century.
It is a big birthday, the 25.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a marker.
Yeah.
After my 21st, I just stopped counting.
I can't even remember my 21st.
Yeah, that's not true. Anyway, what were you saying? Wrap it up. What?
Nothing.
We're saying something. Okay.
I wasn't saying anything.
Moving on. If you have plans or if you have a pool in your villa, here's what you got to do.
Here's what people are doing. So it's that time of the year and temperatures are peaking. And if you're lucky enough to have a pool in your house, lucky you. No big deal. You're already living the best life. But however, chances are that your pool is similar to a boiling hot bath because temperature controlled pools are pricey. So many Dubai peeps resort to other methods to keep their pools cool during the summer months. And ice blocks cost up to 20 dirhams per piece. And this video via Say Ferreira that you can see beside us proves that it's ice block cooling season in Dubai. And Casey, do you have a pool in your house?
Only in Dubai. You put the ice block.
This is a common practice, guys, if you have pools. No, I moved into a place, has a pool, no big deal. But it at the moment, it's been, I don't think it's swimmable at the moment. It's dirty. We have a pool. It's not, the
Oh my God,
the most
you're going on a
well-maintained.
1-week vacation. Rent out your house to us.
Do you want to house it?
Do I have to pay for it?
No, but you'd have to feed our fish and look after Goose. You
Oh,
don't
but
actually. Okay. We were 100% looking for someone to house it.
Oh,
We're gonna have to
she
lock
has
some
cameras in the house now.
We do have cameras in the house.
You're gonna have to lock some rooms.
Interesting.
If you remove the cameras, then I can fluff up the pillows for you. After making the mess.
How about
everywhere
just a
else.
daytime visit to feed my fish instead?
Yeah, that sounds better.
For who?
For the fish.
Do you put ice cubes in your pool?
No. This is my first summer having a personal pool, and at the moment it's not super well maintained. But 100%. Like if it's too hot, and like you said, it's too expensive to have temperature controlled pools.
Yeah.
I imagine we've never checked, but I'm guessing. And a lot of people have pools, they don't have them temperature controlled. Why not get a massive ice block? It's the most Dubai thing in the world, 100%. But if you have a pool sitting outside, why would you let it go to waste?
Yeah, I mean, I get even Chris Faye did the same thing a
Yeah.
couple of years ago, or last year was it? I think last year, no, 2 years ago.
2 years
Sometime
ago.
he did it, and it was like trending, and then everyone got on the bandwagon as well. And like, oh my God, that is genius. That is a life hack. in
Very
so many
Dubai,
ways.
very genius.
Okay, you have a pool, but do you have a jacuzzi?
No.
Okay, they're gonna say yes. I don't have anything.
You
So
wanna
stupid apartment.
boil like an egg?
My pool is like
Put a
this size.
jacuzzi?
I don't know. You can use it in the nighttime. It'll be nice. I
It's
guess.
too hot.
Yeah, it's too
It's
hot.
too hot, but not too hot for Dubai Summer Surprises. Now, the Dubai Summer Surprises is the gift that keeps on giving. And Real Cinemas and Kidzania are giving moviegoers something to look forward to, from complimentary vouchers to couples nights, offers, and even weekly passes until July 31st. And you can get complimentary tickets to Burj Khalifa's at the top with every movie you watch at Real Cinema locations.
There is so much going on, like it's very hard to keep up. And even until August 28th at Dubai World Trade Center, Modesh World will be holding multiple shows that you don't want to miss. We're talking Cinderella, The Story of Peter Pan, and this year we'll also be joined by Dana, who will be taking visitors on an adventure inspired by Lagoon's My World, My Adventure. These will all be family and friends oriented experiences. You know Modesh, been around for years and years and years, an institution in Dubai, and that's one event, especially for families. It's indoors, temperature controlled, don't need to bring ice cubes. Great for the family, and the fact that they've got shows running until August is amazing, so check it out.
Modesh is always a blast. Like, it's the thing to do with your family and with your kids. And other than that, if you're a fitspo or a fitness enthusiast, Fitness Beyond are also holding activities for 4 weekends in a row until July 31st. They will be holding challenges with the intent of having us reach our summer body goals. It's exciting. It's good that they're trying. For some of us, it's impossible, but these challenges will be held at Murdiff City Center. So go do check it out over there.
It's literally impossible to keep up with everything on Dubai Summer Surprises. Like, it's just fitness, it's entertainment, it's hotels, it's everything. So of course, last but certainly not least, they will also be holding a bunch of summer sales on hotels and experiences. This is very, very cool. We're talking about deals off. Book this summer in Armani Hotel Dubai, and actually you'll get free access to Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo, VR Park, and the Burj Khalifa at the top. So basically, you get free access to these entertainment places if you book into the Armani Hotel Dubai, or book a room in the Atlantis, and kids can stay and dine for free.
I dig that.
I mean, the Atlantis is the dream hotel for kids.
Really, it is. Now all we need is a kid. Oh my God, Casey's niece was just born today.
Yeah. We don't have a name. Michael and Chloe, brought new life into the world. They sent a photo. I just want to see if they have a name yet.
No, don't see the photo again. You get all emotional.
And they're visiting at Christmas, so I'll have a baby then. Okay.
So he's your brother?
Michael is my brother next to me in age. I have 4 brothers. Michael lives in the States with his wife Chloe, and also my brother William lives there with Sana, and they're this little like foursome. And
I just want to know, how many siblings are you? Do you have a favorite?
there are 6 of us.
Oh, you don't have favorites.
You have favorite. You have the ones that you're in touch with for different things.
Of course, I get that. You're my favorite.
In terms of work family.
Yeah.
I love Michael.
Okay.
Happy baby day. Anyway, don't miss all of the great things happening for Dubai Summer Surprises. And actually, we have a lot of information on that on Lovin Dubai right now. Up next, stay tuned. We are joined by the incredibly talented Ramsha, an artist who's using her skill to put smiles on faces across Dubai. She'll be with us in 30 seconds. Stay tuned. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door. Welcome back, it's your Monday morning, and we're joined now by the incredibly talented Ramsha, an artist who's using her skills to put smiles on faces across Dubai. Welcome.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Your story came to our attention over the weekend. Shireen wrote an article, we shared a video of yours, and you're doing this kind of incredible gesture of kindness that's got the attention of social media to the point of 1 million views on TikTok. Do you want to tell people a little bit about what you're doing?
So basically I've been drawing since pretty much before I could write. You know, I've always been like doodling and stuff. So this is like one of my sketchbooks. I just always have it on me. And I particularly love drawing people. So I kind of started, when I joined TikTok, I didn't really know what to post. Like it's a very like intimidating app, especially if you're not Gen Z. Mm-hmm. You know, I felt like, okay, I'm too old for this. Like this, I don't know what everyone's posting. Like they're just dancing and stuff. So I was sitting one day at like Starbucks, and the barista was so nice. So I was like, okay, I'll just like, you know, I'll draw him. And I tend to film the process anyway. So I just had this like random idea. I was like, okay, I think I should just give him the drawing and stuff, because a lot of times I've come across people, they're like, oh, I've never been drawn in my entire life. So I was like, okay, like, you know, maybe he's never been drawn before or something. So I just decided to like film the process, and then I asked him, I was like, hey, like, can I give you the drawing and stuff like that? And he was so excited about it. And honestly, I didn't think that video would like go anywhere. I just posted it for fun, and then like a few weeks later, the first one I did was at like 3 million views. Mm-hmm. And huge. And yeah, it was crazy because I mean, I've never heard the concept of like viral like videos. So I was like, okay, cool. So you know, after that, it's mostly just inspired by the idea that, you know, something really small. Like to me, this is something that I like doing for fun. And if it can make someone's day like a little better, then why not? You know? That. So it's basically just a combination of doing what I like, and once I saw that, okay, this actually makes someone really excited or makes someone happy, I was like, okay, fine, I'll just do more of these.
So cool. I think art is such a personal thing, though. Was it difficult, I guess, posting your first video? Like, was it kind of a tricky decision to be like, okay, I'm ready to put myself out there, or did it just come quite naturally to you?
I mean, I've always loved sharing my art. So, I mean, if you go back, like when I was in school, like my art was one of my favorite subjects, and we had this like pin-up board where you put up all your work, and putting up my work was like one of the most exciting things for me. Oh. So I think that just kind of resonated. So for me, it's like my art is personal in the fact, like, you know, I spend a lot of time and effort on it, but I love sharing it as well. So like one of the main things I love about creating art is seeing other people interact with it. So this was like a more simpler way of doing that. So for me, it was never really like, oh, I don't want to share it. It was actually like I was excited to, you know, I always go on the comments and people are saying all these types of things. So yeah.
Did you continue art just in terms of like people who love art as a hobby, but let's say not something that they do more regularly? Did you continue art after school into kind of, I guess, university, or is it still more of a passion hobby for you?
It's so basically I studied marketing at AUS, and whenever I tell people that, they're always like, oh, like I thought you would have studied like art or design and stuff like that. So for me, I've always kept art as the super precious thing in my life where I never want to like get sick of it or something like that. So I always do it in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something that I do as it's like therapeutic for me. So for me, it was always like, okay, I want to do something on the side, and then I have art, which is kind of there for me, like just to relax me and stuff like that. But sometimes it goes hand in hand. So I think it's pretty much like a mixture.
Yeah, I saw one of your videos. I think you were, I'll probably get the location wrong. I think you were in Al and you said something that when you're painting, when you overthink. It
it was jam jar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So what is kind of the process where you don't want to put too much pressure on it, but you do a lot of it? And is it tricky when you're kind of making portraits of people? Do you overthink them, or it's just very natural?
I'm definitely an overthinker for sure. Like that video is like a very good example of how my work starts. It's like we
actually have it coming up on Facebook.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. So for me, like it's always about, like I think as humans, like we're always just over analyzing and overthinking everything. So for sure, there's a lot of overthinking involved. But I think the thing I do with drawing strangers is probably when I'm least overthinking, because number one, I have kind of like a time constraint because they could leave at any time, and that's happened before. It happened like twice where
Do they know you're drawing them?
Sometimes they know. I think if they just see me, like like usually if I'm gonna film them, for sure I give them a heads up. So I go like, "Are you comfortable with me filming you?" Because I don't want to just assume that they want to be on camera. Sometimes they know. I like to keep it a surprise as much as I could, but I think at some point they might catch on that I keep staring at them and I'm like drawing them. But they're quick to realize like what I'm doing. As long as it's not creepy, it's okay. But yeah, like they're just so far everyone's been super nice about it, and I think the reason I also started like the people that I draw. Are all these like hardworking people in Dubai that you come across every day, but honestly, you have probably little to no interaction with them, And I feel like it's one of the reasons that I kind of started shifting the focus of my drawings more on them, because I feel like there's, like if you just go up to them sometimes and just go like, thank you for, they're so surprised. Like that just shows you that they don't hear it enough. Mm-hmm. So that's why, like, I went kind of from drawing strangers in general. Like, at the moment, I'm focusing on people that I just don't think hear it or see it enough. Nice. So...
Yeah, I think some of the ones I've seen, and I'm sure there are more, there's a petrol attendant, a really nice video, and there's a nice video with a barista. What is... because it's a very unique way to show kindness, and it's really, really nice, and it's really touching, because I think people can really see the effort that you put into your drawings and how great they are. So what's the general kind of first reaction?
There's definitely surprise. Like they're like, what is this? Because in some of the videos, if you notice, like I gave the drawing and the guy was just looking at me. He was just like, okay. I was like, there's a drawing, And he was like, because it's a little random, Like if you're just sitting and I just came up to you and I was like, here, like you might just be like,
here's a picture of you that I've done for the last like hour.
Exactly. So their initial reaction is usually surprise, but then. They just get super excited about it. Because like I said, me included, I've probably in my entire life been drawn once. And that's after asking my friend repeatedly. I was like, can you please draw me? So people don't get drawn often. Mm-hmm. It's just, it's something that there's just not, it's not around. So I was like, okay, like let's change that a little. Let's have people, have their sketches and stuff. So it's definitely a surprise. And then it's like what I love seeing is like they're just really happy about it. Really nice. So that just makes me happy and makes me want to like do more of that and stuff.
Nice. You're obviously kind of, I guess, meeting a lot of different people. Has any memory or even video that kind of went viral stuck out to you, or meeting someone who was particularly touched? Is there any kind of standout memory of this journey so far?
So I mentioned this when we were doing the feature that Maksud, the petrol station attendant, he stood out so much to me because honestly, it was such a hot and busy day. And us on any busy day, we're not in the mood for anything, Mm-hmm. It's just not like, even if you're just having like a long day, because it was in Jumeirah and it was like during like rush hour and stuff like that. So it's just, I just opened the window. I was like, hey, I like drew you and stuff. And he was so kind about it. He kind of took this like a couple of minutes to just enjoy the drawing. And if you actually watch the end of the TikTok, you hear a beep. Because people were actually just like, what's going on?
How quick was that though? What was that?
That was honestly not one of my best drawings because of how quick it had to be. It was so like I drive like a big car, so I had like a little time like until it fills up. It was less than 10 minutes for sure though. So I was just like, I must do this because you know, you can always, this is just one of the things. I mean, you can always give them an extra tip. You can always give them a cold drink or something like that. But in addition to all those things, I feel like something personal, which involves me knowing your name, I think is really important. You know, there was this RTA project that, you know, where they put the names of the taxi drivers.
Yeah.
And that really resonated with me when I saw it because I was like, you know, we see people all the time, but we don't really interact much. And now with like masks and everything going on, like there's such little type of interaction, I would say. So for me, it was one of my favorite kind of like standout moments where I was like, okay, you know, this is like the nicest thing I've seen someone like.
I think what you're doing is incredible because it's reminding us to be more human. It's very easy to kind of walk past and actually not acknowledge someone, but you're doing that, which is really touching. But you have your you have an Instagram account, and then or you have two Instagram accounts, right? So there's also Art by Ramsha because I've seen that you're doing, and also here you have this awesome phone. Is this one of yours?
Yes.
So cool.
This was my first one. So I always experiment with like my own things.
Can we pop it up?
Yeah, sure.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so basically I love to paint. And a style that I practice is a mixture between realism and surrealism. But like I won't get technical. Basically, it's like I love merging different realities together, and at the same time, I love focusing on what it actually looks like. So for me, I wanted to make a cover that kind of represents the things that I like. So, you know, I've like got Audrey Hepburn, I've got The Godfather, I've got Biggie Smalls, my name, and all these colors. So I just made this again for fun.
So slick.
And then, you know, people just started being like, oh, can I get one as well? So then I realized, okay, like, you know, people like this stuff. So Art by Ramsha was just kind of like another account I opened where I can sell kind of custom art for people. So at the moment, it's like phone cases. I have more things that I'm planning to do with it because a lot of people and it makes me so excited because it's not something I expect. They just get so excited about my art sometimes. And you don't realize like that does a lot for like someone who's creating art. You're just like, wow, they really like it, you know? So Art by Ramsha is just kind of like a separate platform where I'm just kind of, I guess you could say merchandising the art. And then my account is just me. Like I just like to post things I like, my art, a mixture of everything. So
cool, because I think what people would like, and from like they're going to be unique, right? And that's what people are constantly looking for. Is like, how can I get something that like, you know, represents a person in a really nice way? And like I could go to the mall, I'll buy the same thing that someone's probably gifted them 10 times over, but that's why they're so maybe special. Yeah,
like for me, it's I love the concept of just customizing things just for you. So it's like, if I make you a case, there is nobody else who has a case even similar to yours. So and again, it's another way of me interacting because each case is so personal that when someoe's placing an order, it's like we actually talk about it. You know, I was like, oh, so what do you like? Like what colors? Like what characters? So yeah, I think you could say that I just like really like people or something.
I love that. That's so cool. Guys, check out her TikTok, check out her Instagram because I really promise you putting smiles on faces across Dubai and just creating those human connections that we forget about. So well done. Nice.
Thank you.
So cute.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on the show today.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, we're both like we're looking at both of them.
This is Facebook. This is Instagram.
Okay.
Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Daily. The incredible Ramsha, amazing artist. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Stay safe and wash your hands. Bye. Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.